Number 7 and 8 cover the same bias. Dobelli broke them up into 2 independent chapters for a reason. They're really early in the book, and I'm using them as the end cap to this series. Here's why. Confirmation bias is the mother of all logic fallacies. The gremlins that get into our brains and in our thought processes to control how we think. Confirmation bias is what most people are familiar with when we start talking about logic fallacies and problems with our ability to reason things out. We buy a new car and it's ours, and therefore we're going to confirm all of the good things about it because we have a bias to confirm the things that we believe. This goes from the vehicles that we buy all the way to the people that we hang out with and the opinions that we share, and therefore formulate our personal truths around. We all have groups of people that we like to hang out with. Why? Why do we gravitate towards certain groups of people? And why do we avoid others? In all of the social media access that we have, it's even more defining right now. You can unfriend somebody in your Facebook group. You can block somebody on your Instagram feed and all the other social media outlets that we have. We can control the community that we are in, even as the borders between states and countries fall away. So what defines that tribe or community that you're associating with? It's that they think like you do, or that they believe similar things that you believe. When you're going to ask a question of a group like, hey, I need some advice on this decision I'm going to make, who do you go to? You go to the people whose answers and opinions in life you trust. And who are those people? Well, for a lot of us, the people that we trust are the people who think most like us. And whether we are conscious of it or not, we go seek the input and the advice from the people that we expect to confirm what we already want to believe, know, or decide. This is the insidious little sneaky part of confirmation bias, because unless we add other people to our group of close confidants, we're always going to be skewed because what we believe is going to be confirmed by the people around us. And this goes to some of the other fallacies that we talked about earlier in the series. At the end of the day, we want to believe what we want to believe, and we're going to find the evidence to confirm it and support it. Consciously or unconsciously, we trend towards the streams of things that support our beliefs, and we look for the things that will confirm our already established set of expectations, or bias. How do you avoid that? Well, in our personal lives, which is going to be everywhere. So it's not something to say, I'm going to completely avoid confirmation bias in my life. Good luck with that. If you figure it out, let me know. Confirmation bias is a thing. It is pretty much in everything that we do. One internal gatekeeper that we can have on ourselves to control for confirmation bias is to just acknowledge the reality of it, that it's a huge factor in how we see the world. If you don't acknowledge the existence of something, then you have no power to manage it in any scope, in any fashion, or in any place in your life. Thanks for hanging out with me through these logic fallacies. It's the tip of the iceberg of what Dobelli covers in his book. Again, 99. But overall, it's a good place for us to start in the dialogue and conversation. If it's piqued your curiosity, go pick up the book or some other book that addresses the concept of logical thinking and the things that get in our way. However you go out there and engage your life, just do it intelligently.